Hi, I'm Steven, and welcome back to the Aroundtable channel, where today I'll be discussing the latest installment in the Predator franchise, this one being called Prey, which was released yesterday in Canada on Disney+. This one deals, basically, it's a Predator prequel. It's in the timeline of 1719, where there is a Comanche tribe who probably is going to be the first contacts with this predator species, or I'm thinking it's probably the earliest contacts with these species. Um, our main character is Naru, played by Amber Midthunder, who is basically a girl in a Comanche village who hears the call to be a hunter and is going against the grain. Because I guess at that time, most of the women were gatherers and in either like nursemaids, not nursemaids, but like doctors, medicine women, kind of stuff like that. The gatherers of the village. So she hears the call to be a hunter. And the only one who basically will listen to her is her brother, Tabe. So as they have adventures where they think there's a lion in the forest, they find out there's something larger in the forest, which is obviously the predator. What I liked about it, there seems to be it's returning back to the source. There's man, nature, predator, like the first one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's just the minimal. And that's what this is about. It's not trying to show how many special effects you got. It's minimal. It's very down and dirty. I don't think there was a humongous budget on this thing. That's why I went strictly to streaming. But it still looks good on scene. Some of like the ship at the beginning, some of the effects I question it. It's not horrible, but it could have been a little better in my opinion, but it's nowhere near horrible. What makes up for it are these characters. Naru is a very smart young girl, watches the predator, understands he has a code of conduct. He won't kill anything unless it's perceived as a threat or it's going to threaten him. So that being said, that's what makes, I think, the predator always a very interesting character. It has a code of conduct, and she kind of sees what he's doing and taking note of it. So as the other hunters are just trying to kill this thing, where they're obviously outmatched, she's watching and learning. And kind of like, I guess, back to the old days of Sigourney Weaver, a smart woman looking at the situation and coming up with a plan, which is what she's going to do. I like the way the predator is not shown right away. Again, it's always invisible. I like that. I like that you had to wait to see it. I like that anticipation. That was great. The girl, Amber Midthunder, as Naru, and her brother Tabe. Great chemistry between these two. I actually believe they care for each other. So that was great. That it's to have characters you care for that are in a situation that they could die. So when things do go wrong, you're like, that's great, and you should have that. And I think that was missing in some of the Predator movies. We didn't have a character you could root for, and her, Naru, you're rooting for her, and that's just the great part about it. The killings are pretty interesting. It's great killing sequences. So if you like the old school Predator with the killing and the taking out the spine, and that's back there. It's done well. I like it. There's nothing really I can say negative, except I think the spaceship didn't look fantastic. But that's a minor quibble in this thing. Overall, great. This is the best Predator movie. Like I said, I think I like the first one with Arnold. I think everybody does. The second with Danny Glover, I didn't like it the first time when I saw it. I think I was too young to appreciate it, and I was expecting Arnold Schwarzenegger to be back. So Danny Glover, watching it now, I like it. Predators was good. The Alien versus I'm not a fan of. The last one, Predator, I thought that was the lowest it can go, and I thought the franchise was dead. This is breathing new life into it, and it's a healthy dose of life. I really like it. Everybody's good in it. Great killing, like I said. It sets up anticipation because you have the characters you care for. They take time to set up these characters so you see their plight and see the urgency of the situation, as opposed to go, oh, kill the predator. No, it's well done. A little reference: look at the gun that she has, the pistol. It links it back to Predator 2. Think about it. It's cool. I liked it. Is it the best one or better than Schwarzenegger's? I don't know. I think Schwarzenegger's will always be because it was the first one, and we never saw anything like it. So for me, Predator will always be the best one. But this is real. I mean, if this would have been the first, it would have been hard to top. So I really like it. Great. I hope there is more because they show some scenes at the end where there's drawings and it shows that the predators basically come back. So if you didn't see that, I'm guessing they're hinting at a sequel. Hopefully there is. If it's good like this, bring it on. This is what we need. This is who these guys who did this movie understand the Predator. And that's what we need. We need guys not just to make it to reboot it. We need people who understand the franchise, and these guys do. So that being said, I enjoyed it. I think it's worth seeing. If you like Predator, if you have been disappointed, especially with the last one and the Alien versus Predator movies, then this will bring you back and put a smile. I know I was happy at the end. The payoff may not have been as big as I had hoped, but it's a great ending. What else can you say? There's nothing else. It's a great addition to the franchise. This is the one I think a lot of fans have been hoping for and waiting for. We got it with Prey. Let me know what you think. Give me your favorite Predator films. Let me know, rank them for me. I'd love to hear from you. We'd like to know what you think about this movie too. Good points and bad. I don't think there's too many. Bad points, no. I really don't. I don't think so. But that's me. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Subscribe. We would definitely love to hear from you. This is Steven from the Roundtable saying live the dream. And I'm signing off.